Uh, hmm. I just been recording and just noticed I was been muted. Um, oh boy. Oh boy. Well, basically, this main part of this video, I'm sorry, complete the last four Summerset quests. And, yeah, hopefully you don't doze off. Basically, right now, I need to, the scripture need his help, for languages. Translate some ancient languages and whatnot. So, anyway, basically what is a loss in translation. Anyway, enough about that. Now, hopefully that's a good recap. Now, on to the quest.
I can feel the powerful magic that permeates this place. I sense a Daedric influence, but something that's far older than my Prince Bathala.
What should I be looking for?
The Maestro's notes said the ancient words were etched into a massive stone. I expect you'll need to travel deeper into the forest to find the exact location. I can't translate the words the right master heard until you find that stone.
I've been here before, but without a guide, there's no way through the maze.
Just retrace your steps. You likely walked by the massive stone and didn't even realize it. Wait a moment. The Maestro's notes had a passage about crows and a path. Just refer to the book and hope for the best, I guess.
I'll find the stone, close and a path.
Refer to the book and use the rune again when you locate the ancient writing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we did this hill like a side quest, so yeah. But now, this is part of a story quest now. Yeah.
I suppose I did succeed in this expedition.
Yeah, when I help her, so yeah. Let me just go this way.
Have you found the inscription? Not yet, but the inscription is nearby. I sense something else, though. Nocturnal's presence.
Mm-hmm.
The Grand Maestro mentioned Daedra. I never imagined they'd belong to one of the patrons of the Court of Bedlam. This changes everything. Now I'm really interested in helping you translate the right master's memory.
What do you mean? What's this have to do with Nocturnal?
Excellent question. But we won't learn anything if you continue to stand here and talk to my projection. Get moving and find that inscribed stone.
Okay, okay. I would say poor wolves, but they're not really exactly wolves. But look like wolves. Shadow Wolves. Eh. It's Muffer. Okay. And you're down.
The ancient inscription. You found it. Something isn't right. I feel our connection breaking up. It's Nocturnal's Earl.
Now that Lathan's gone, we can talk freely.
But yeah. Yeah. I remember you. I know you from a Morrowind DLC. Anyway.
I never expected to see you again. But you shouldn't have come here. These words of power, they aren't meant for mortal eyes. I'm an Earl in the court of Bedlam now. So believe me when I say that Lathan isn't being totally honest with you.
Via von Bermora? You're Nocturnal's Earl? How did that happen?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I want to maintain the balance of power among the Daedric Triad. If Lathan translates the language and gives Mephala the secret, she'll gain an advantage that could threaten my prince, Nocturnal.
It sounds like the tyrant of Daedric Princes isn't as united as we thought.
Speculate all you want. I'm here to give you a gift. Nocturnal has authorized me to provide you with the meaning of the mysterious phrase. It's in all our best interests for the Right Master to remember where he hid the heart of transparent law.
So what do the words mean?
The phrase the Right Master remembers, the words he keeps hearing. It's a spell to retrieve something hidden. When the time is right, he just needs to repeat the phrase to reveal the heart's hiding place.
I'll let the White Master know.
I wasn't sure how I'd feel if I saw you or Naryu again. Nara seems like a lifetime ago. And I'm a new person, since committing myself to Nocturnal's service. I wish you weren't involved in this matter.
You knew exactly when and where to contact me? How?
Artaeum is only as isolated as it allows itself to be. First, the Abyssal Pearl allowed the Sea Slode and Mephala to invade the Sidjic Island. Then you took Lathan, an Earl in the Court of Bedlam, prisoner. We know your moves before you make them.
You were supposed to start a new life in Summerset. I don't think this is what Naru had in mind.
A new life? More like a new prison? Serving at the feet of a Khajiit to become a slave to the High Elf Queen? No, that's not an existence I could bear. I follow the shadowy paths of Nocturnal now. She gives me the freedom to be who I really am.
How did you wind up in service to Nocturnal?
Felt abandoned. Lost. That's when Nocturnal offered to comfort me. Not the Morag Tong. Not a Khajiit guardian. Not even you. Nocturnal gave me a purpose and a family. She gave me something to believe in.
You know we're going to stop the tyrant of Daedric Princes.
It doesn't make something true. You stopped me once, but I'm stronger now. More powerful. As for the princes, you're barely a speck on a flea that gets casually brushed aside after a minor irritation. Do what you must. This only ends one way.
And this is where the part where my character actually will just straight up will tell her, hey, I'm the one who stopped Cold Harbor. I'm the one who beat Mohawk Ball. No, yeah, made out, made out of ball and like that. And but she doesn't know that. So she think my character is just a flea to them, but but not.
Right, Master. It's a spell of retrieval.
Finally, I've re-established my connection to the rune. Tell me what Nocturnal's Earl said to you. I can't believe Nocturnal's Earl interfered like that. We're supposed to be allies. Why would she want to stop me from reading that ancient inscription?
Nocturnal's Earl said that the ancient phase is a spell.
A spell. Interesting. And somehow connected to the Right Master's forgotten hiding place. I wonder why Nocturnal decided to share this information. She isn't usually the most forthcoming of the court's esteemed princes.
Nocturnal's Earl also indicated that you've been informing the court about our plans.
Right. I told them to interrupt my research before I could unravel an ancient and powerful language. Look, you should come back to Kapora Tower now. The Right Master wants to hear everything my associate shared with you. And frankly, so do I.
I'll return to a team as soon as I can.
I just wish I could have spent a few moments studying that inscription.
Okay. I'm going to say this. Choose for who not to be really trustworthy, but, you know, for story and all, yeah. Just need to get to a waistline, and there we go. Back to a team. Uh, Alright.
Oriandra, you should have consulted me beforehand.
She saw an opportunity and she took it, Tychesis.
Silence, Lathan. Need I put you in chains to remind you of your status here?
I'm sorry, Right Master. We should have asked permission. It won't happen again.
Tychesis is in a mood. I'd watch my step around him if I were you.
This escapade of yours could have been disastrous. What were you and Oriandra thinking, trusting Lathan to help us translate the ancient language? Now nothing you discovered can be trusted. We're back to square one.
Nocturnal's Earl says, the words you remember are a spell that will reveal the heart's location.
I observed what I could through Lathan's connection, but it seems to me that the Court of Bedlam is just trying to confuse us. What do you think? Should we trust Nocturnal's Earl or not?
Okay, I could just say they want you to find the heart of transparent law. I think the Earl told me the truth. We need to be cautious. I wouldn't take anything the Court of Billum tells us at face value.
Then we're no better off than we were. Except now we have the Golden Knight. Let's proceed and hope for the best. Perhaps I'll remember more after we use the portal. Go outside and retrieve Darien, then meet me in the Dreaming Cave.
I'm going to talk to Darian.
No matter whether Nocturnal's Earl spoke truth or lies, we need to recover the heart of transparent law. I'm sure I hid it somewhere beyond the Daedric barrier. Was there anything else before you go and check on Darien?
Nah. Okay. Okay.
Your wounds, they're just gone.
I've always healed fast, Val. I can call you Val, right? Give me a moment. I'd like to chat with our friend.
Of course. Then go to the Dreaming Cave. The Rite Master's ready to begin.
Hello, Darian.
I wanted to thank you again for getting me out of Mephalah's realm. Wasn't anything like I originally imagined. Oh, and I wanted to let you know that I was able to repair the Dawnbreaker. The sword's power should allow us to breach the barrier.
Looks like you're fully recovered.
No thanks to the Psijic healers. I thought they were going to slice me open to try to figure out what makes me... well, me. I'm glad you stopped by, though. I wanted to talk to you. In private.
What do you want to talk about?
This might sound like a strange question. In fact, depending on how you answer it, it is a strange question. Do you remember me? I'm not talking about here in Summerset. I mean, from someplace else.
Of course I remember you. I thought we lost you in Cold Harbor.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Wait a minute, I need to fix something.
One moment I'm fighting Molag Bal, and the next I'm stuck in the colored rooms without any kind of explanation. I tried everything I could think of to get out of there, but nothing worked until Meridia gave me this mission.
So you didn't die?
I thought I did. After the big flash of light, I remember floating. Then there was more light. Meridia was there. She told me I was in her realm. Other than her lectures, it was pretty boring. Come to think of it, those were pretty boring too.
You said Meridia gave you a mission.
Oh yeah. She said I was supposed to help you stop the Daedric princes, to keep them from reaching the Crystal Tower. Problem is, she didn't tell me how we're supposed to do that, and now I can't seem to reach her. I hate to admit it, but I'm worried.
Let's go get the heart back.
Fixing the Dawnbreaker was surprisingly easy, by the way, especially considering that I'd never repaired a Daedric artifact before.
Before we go to the Dreaming Cave, can I ask you a few questions?
Questions? Not like a test or anything, though, right? Tests give me a rash. But sure, yeah, what would you like to know?
You're not Breton, are you?
I wish I knew the answer to that. I remember my father well enough. He was a Breton, but I never met my mother. In fact, now that I think about it, my entire childhood is kind of a blur. I never questioned that. I'm not really sure why.
Did Meridia told you anything?
Meridia only ever told me I was her vessel. I can't say I remember volunteering for that job, though. I have her magic inside me. I've had it all my life. I can feel it. But why? I have so many questions.
Just as...
Who I am, what I am, why the amazing good looks and roguish charm if I'm just here to stomp on Meridia's enemies. I mean, I guess if I was a prince, I'd want a dashing champion, so I can't blame her for that.
I haven't seen you in a long time. How have you been?
Being in the colored rooms was fun at first. Those golden saints were pleasant to look at. Their personalities leave a lot to be desired, though. I've had better conversations with the floating rocks than with those shining arses.
Why did Meridia send you to her realm?
I ask myself that question every day. Meridia said I had a purpose, but she refused to elaborate. She said I'd recognize it when the time was right. Nothing more comforting than a Daedric prince being all vague about your fate.
What does Meridia want you to do?
Help you? She talked about you a lot, as a matter of fact. We've already stopped one Daedric prince together, right? How hard can it be to stop 3?
I just talked about Molo Ball in McCall Harbor, and he just brought that back up. Funny. Anyway. There you go.
Wait! Don't start without me!
There.
We're as prepared as we can be without knowing exactly where this pathway leads. I've even set wards that will help protect me from the Daedric princes. Remember, though, our primary goal is to recover the Heart of Transparent Law.
How do we activate the portal?
The Golden Knight must wield the reforged Dawnbreaker to breach the barrier. Then we simply step through the portal and see where it takes us. I expect we may call upon your fighting skills before all is said and done. Are you ready to proceed?
I'm ready.
Sir Darian, deal with this barrier, if you please.
My pleasure.
The way is open. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Forever gloom. Nocturnal's ever-shifting domain of twilight and gloom that somehow seems to be adjacent to every other realm of reality in the dark. If you turn and look quite quickly, you can almost glimpse it.
I'll be all right, Valcerin. Manipulating the Dreaming Cave always exhausts me.
We'll take it slow. Let the others clear the path for us.
I expected the pathway to lead to some obscure corner of oblivion, but this is Nocturnal's realm. I wish I could remember what compelled me to hide the heart here.
You hid the Heart of Transparent Law in Nocturnal's realm?
The heart is here. I'm positive. Now that I think about it, this location has a familiar feel. I've been here before. I just need to remember where I placed the stolen crystal.
How do we find the heart?
Take Darian and scout the path ahead. Look for any signs that might indicate where I hid the heart. Valcerin will assist me and we'll follow behind you. As much as it pains me to admit, my many years are finally catching up with me.
Damon and I will scout ahead.
Be prepared for anything. This is Nocturnal's realm, after all.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Now I can do... I'm ready to do this a minute. Yeah. Precognition. Yeah, that would be for soling some group dungeons that I can't get out of. So that'd be good.
Nocturnal's minions aren't exactly modest, are they? Not that I'm trying.
Actually, right now I don't need it right now, so right now I'm changing to good old werewolf. because eventually, you know, if an update for the werewolves be coming out and all. So there's like the last days to use for old werewolf and all.
The featherless one walks the path once more. But where is the pretty crystal he carried last time?
Did that bird just talk? You heard that
Pay
right.
the crows no mind. Nothing but an annoyance.
Mm-hmm.
The crows serve as Nocturnal's eyes. She watches us through these annoying little creatures. There's nothing to do about it except to keep moving forward until we find the hiding place.
What did the quote mean by the featherless one walks the path once more?
I remember carrying the heart of transparent law along this path and up toward the mountain above. I remember Nocturnal's creatures moved aside to let me pass. Obviously, they aren't as accommodating as last time I was here.
So we keep going?
I don't see any alternative, do you? Perhaps more memories from when I was last here will return as we continue along the path. Clear the way ahead, if you please.
Uh-huh. Let's go left.
Remind me to wear lighter armor next time we have to climb a mountain.
Yeah, about that. All right.
The featherless one couldn't resist the sea slope, not on his own.
What nonsense is this?
He doesn't remember. So desperate he was, he leaped at our mistress's offer.
Speak plainly, crows. Come back here.
Ichesis, calm down. Their words mean nothing.
This is getting stranger and stranger.
The crows.
Mm-hmm.
Their words stir the echoes in my mind.
So you did accept an offer from Nocturnal?
I remember fighting the sea sloat's compulsion with every fiber of my being. And I was losing. I remember searching for something, anything, to keep me from giving Katora the heart.
Do you remember anything else?
I remember Nocturnal appearing before me, offering to help me hide the heart away in a place that no one would ever find it. Then, let's keep going. Clear the path ahead while I try to recall the rest of the memory.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wolf boys. Okay. Come back here. Deal. Nice. Wait, I just noticed a piece of paper. Nah, I'm good.
Be ready for anything.
Mm-hmm. Via's Private Vaults Part 3. Journey into Summerset, and I swear I'm going insane. Started when I noticed that some of the other passengers never strayed from the shadows. They kept to the lower level after I noticed, different parts of it, yeah. Uh-huh. Couldn't bear to face her after I killed my father. She had already been through so much, yeah. Yeah. However, you know, become an Eternal's Earl and all like that.
The path ends here.
I remember this.
Jesus, what are you saying?
I'm saying I remember taking the heart through that portal.
Mm-hmm.
With every step along this path, my memory grew clearer. This portal, it leads to where I had my fateful meeting with Nocturnal, where she offered to aid me in my struggle against the sea-slowed Katora.
What kind of aid did she offer you?
Nocturnal offered me a spell that would hide the heart from everyone. The sea-slowed, Nocturnal, even from me. As soon as I hid it away, my memory of even possessing the crystal faded like a distant dream.
So the heart is on the other side of this portal?
I assume so. Some of the details still elude me. I remember entering the portal with the heart, then returning here without it in my hands. Since I cast the spell with those ancient words, only I can use it again to unseal the hiding place.
What about Nocturnal?
My preparations included numerous wards of protection. They should allow me to resist even the magic of a Daedric prince, at least for a short amount of time. Through the portal, I remember an ancient ruin. Head for that, and we'll meet you there.
Then open the portal and let's go find the heart.
Step cautiously. I remember very little about what lies on the other side of this portal.
Sorry, my winged twilight just wings was just getting in my view. Okay.
Recite the words of power! Recite the words of power! Recite the words of power!
I remember the words, but I don't know exactly what they mean. Once I begin the spell, be ready for anything.
I'm ready. Cast the spell and reveal where the heart is hidden.
My friends, the heart of transparent law will soon be back in our hands. Heart, reveal yourself.
Jesus, your chest, it's glowing.
Of course. I put the heart inside myself. It was the perfect hiding place.
Look, Mephala. The mortal hid the heart inside his own body. How clever.
Uh-oh. Mephala and Clavicus Vile.
Mm-hmm.
This could be bad.
But why did Nocturnal keep this from us? No
On button.
I'll take the crystal now, right, Master?
My wards shall protect me.
Impressive for a mortal, but the walls
Okay.
won't hold long against
Dawnbreaker is ready. Just give the command.
Stop struggling, mortal. You're only delaying the inevitable.
Command me and I'll use the sword's power.
Fight, Ichesis! Just hold on!
Tell me when to unleash Dawnbreaker's power.
On the other hand, we need to release it that time, but whatever.
Command me and I'll use the sword's power. Where do all these Daedra keep coming from? Tell me when to unleash Dawnbreaker's power.
Hold still, mortal, and I'll...
Dawnbreaker is ready. Just give the command.
Every time we killed them, okay, deal. You can kill these with Dawnbreaker.
Promise me you'll lead them.
Don't even say it, Ichesis! Just keep fighting!
Use the sword's power. Tearing me apart!
Mephala, stop that! I've got him! Wait, what's the...
Nocturnal! How dare you interfere!
Get out of my realm, princess. You are no
Oop.
longer welcome. The heart belongs to me. We made a deal, didn't we, mortal?
I tried to take a screenshot of all three.
I did what I had to.
Oh well.
Hid the heart, even from you. The only way to retrieve it is to kill me.
Very well. I accept those terms.
We need to go now. Dawnbreaker is ready. Just give the command.
Right, Master! Damn it! Hang on! I'll get us out of here!
Dawnbreaker will protect us. I hope.
Meridia's vessel. You have no power here.
I'll show you power, you monster.
The sword of light. I'll take that.
My sword! I just fixed that!
The heart is mine, and soon the crystal tower will belong to me. I no longer need Mephala or Vile.
Hold on! I'm getting us out of here!
Oh boy. And I'll complete this before, but I want to still say, oh boy. You know.
the right master?
Nocturnal killed him. We couldn't stop her.
No, that's not possible.
Uh-huh.
Well, that could have gone better. I know it looks bad, but, who am I kidding? It is bad. I'm sorry Nocturnal killed the old man, and took the heart, and took my damn sword.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't make any sense. What happened to the right master?
Nocturnal killed him. She has the heart of transparent law now.
I don't believe it. The right master, Ichesis, he's the best of us. Besides, I thought only he could reveal the heart's hidden location.
He hid the heart in his own chest. Nocturnal tore it out and killed him.
I knew he was remembering
idea he was so desperate to make a deal with a Daedric prince, even to foil the sea slode. That was just foolish. In retrospect, though, I might have done the same. How do we beat the Triad now?
I don't think the Triad exists anymore. Nocturnal took the heart for herself.
Nocturnal betrayed the other princes? That's rather typical from what I've read. Without the heart, without the Right Master, what are we supposed to do now?
We have to find another way to stop Nocturnal.
I'm not sure there is another way. With the heart of transparent law, Nocturnal can control the Crystal Tower. And with the Crystal Tower, she can... well, I'm not sure why she wants the tower. We'll need to consult a few experts about that. Grief does us no good unless we use it to focus our commitment. We need to rally our forces. It's time to turn this Daedric tide before the waters of oblivion overwhelm us. Thankfully, Sotha Seal returned while you traveled the Dreaming Cave.
Did Sorcerer Seal have any news to share?
Sotha Seal said he had information meant only for Right Master Ikesis' ears. He asked me to send the Right Master to see him when he returned from traveling the Dreaming Cave.
Someone needs to tell Sorcerer Seal that the White Master is dead.
We also need to convince Sotha Seal to share the news he brought with us. But without the Right Master, he may decide to simply depart. Like all the members of the Dark Elf Tribunal, he can be very enigmatic. Maybe you should talk to him.
I'll speak to Sorcerer Seal.
We need to rally our forces, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah, now on like the 7th quest. There he is.
How unusual. The Right Master has kept me waiting for an inordinate amount of time. But instead of Ikesis, here comes the savior of the Clockwork City. That leads me to a single conclusion. The Right Master has not returned from the Dreaming Cave.
The White Master is dead. Nocturnal killed him.
That is unfortunate. I enjoyed my infrequent talks with Ikesis. Ah, well. Now, if you don't mind, I have preparations to make before I take my leave.
You're just going to leave? But I thought you had information to share with the White Master.
I am, and I did. But the Right Master is no longer in a position to receive that information. Now, once again, I ask.
This is related to what happened in Clockwork City, isn't it? You have to tell me.
A demand? Interesting. Your assumption is correct. Nocturnal's true purpose in invading my realm was to steal my secret for utilizing life energy as a power source. I suspect she plans to use my technique to amplify the Crystal Tower.
What happens if a Crystal Tower is amplified?
The Crystal Tower exists on multiple planes of reality simultaneously and possesses capabilities we do not fully understand. We must assume that Nocturnal's options are infinite. I suggest you find Valcerin and inform her of this development.
Nocturnal's no longer working with the other Daedric princes.
I find it hard to believe that Nocturnal, Mephala, and Vile worked together for as long as they did. Daedric princes aren't known for their willingness to share. With the heart, Nocturnal moves one step closer to gaining control of the tower.
Why is the heart so special?
Transparent law. The crystal at the top of the Crystal Tower anchors its metaphysical structure to all realities. With the heart, she can restore the crystal, utilize its capabilities, and make herself master of the tower.
How can the Now I'll ask that. I'm just gonna leave.
You need to go to
Huh.
Valserin's study right now. There's a problem. He's really... I hate to say it, but...
Yeah, he's really tall.
Knight of Meridia, stay and talk with me.
I didn't really see what he had was gonna.
I hate to say it, but I think your friend Valserin has lost it. She, well, you should go to the study and see for yourself.
Oh boy. Okay, excuse you.
Valserin, stop! You're going to kill him!
Fine. Let our friend finish the interrogation.
Okay.
Oriandra doesn't trust me right now, and I can't blame her. You interrogate Lathan. Get him to tell you why they killed the Right Master. We need answers. Otherwise, I'm not sure what we should do.
Mm-hmm.
This is ridiculous. I had no wish to see Ikesus harmed. He was my friend. He tried to save my daughter. If my wife wants a battle, though, tell her I'm ready to oblige.
Nocturnal betrayed your prince when she killed the White Master and took the heart for herself.
What are you talking about? Nocturnal, Methala, and Clavicus Vile are partners in this. That's why our three sects formed the Court of Bedlam. 3 Daedric princes working together to make the world a better place.
I saw Nocturnals banish Methella and Val from her whim. I don't think she's still part of your team.
No, that can't be right. Why would she betray the Triad like that? Unless... You must let me leave Arteum. I need to contact my prince.
Tell me what the princes were originally planning, or I'll turn you back over to Vezuin.
Look, you have to let me return to Summerset and warn my prince. Let me go, and I'll convince Methala to help you. You're going to need my prince if you really plan to take on Nocturnal and the Crystal Tower. Consider it a necessary alliance.
That's the title of the quest. First, tell me what's the tyrant's original plan.
Do we really need to go over this again? Methala and the Triad sought places of power, the Clockwork City, the Crystal Tower, anything they could use to change the rules of reality and remake the world. They wanted to make things better.
Okay.
Lathan is a shell of the man I fell in love with. We can't trust anything he says. No, we have to deal with this ourselves. And the key is reaching the Crystal Tower before Nocturnal can accomplish a similar feat.
Sorter Seal says that Nocturnal stole his secret for using life energy as a source of power.
Just another horrible bit of news in an otherwise horrible situation. All the more reason for us to get to the Crystal Tower. Last I heard, the Sapiocs were attempting to rapidly attune 2 new tower sentinels. We need to see if they succeeded.
Where are the Sapiocs attempting the attuning ritual?
Likely at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse, northeast of Lillandril. The ritual usually requires a full year and a day to complete, but the Sapiocs reluctantly agreed to try to speed up the process. We should head out immediately.
I'll meet you at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse.
Oriandra, tell Darian to meet us at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse, and keep an eye on Lathan while we're gone.
Okay. Back to the Crystal Tower. probably gonna say that again later on. Okay, here we go. Crystal Tower Wasteline. There we go.
No more stalling. Tell Raz what's happening at the Crystal Tower, now!
Climb the watchtower and see for yourself.
Why did you tell him that?
His teeth were very sharp, Dumbledore.
The Sapiarchs are in the middle of a very delicate operation up at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse. I probably couldn't stop you, but I'm supposed to do my best to discourage any visitor to the area right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll hear about the Crystal Tower too, I'll tell you what I told the Khajiit. Climb the watchtower. You'll get a better view from up there.
She afraid of who has sharp teeth. Oh, that's not good. A lot of climbing.
The Crystal Tower isn't supposed to do that, yes?
The tower started glowing right before you arrived.
Raz was nearby when he heard that the Sapiarchs were up to something at the Crystal Tower. This one didn't expect the tower to start glowing. I hope this is the work of the Psijics, yes? No, this is something worse. Raz feels it in his paws.
Nocturnal has the heart of transparent law. This could be her doing.
Daedric Princess. Raz hates those things. And this one supposes that if Nocturnal takes control of the Crystal Tower, that would be bad for Summerset, yes?
Sotosil says she could use the Crystal Tower to become infinitely powerful.
So that would be a yes on the bad for Summerset question. Infinite. A number so big it makes Raz's head swim just trying to imagine it. So what should we do about this? You have a plan to save the day, yes?
The Sapiarchs are trying to create a new pair of sentinels so we can enter the Crystal Tower.
So that is what the Sapiarchs are doing at the gatehouse. Raz should have known. Magic makes this one's first stand on end. Alright, let's go to the gatehouse and see how the Sapiarchs are coming along before something else happens to the tower.
Let's go to the gatehouse.
The tower! What's happening?
Raz thinks this is bad. Come, my friend, to the gatehouse!
Okay. Funny he's onto the gatehouse. Yeah, he's not even behind me.
Don't lose focus!
The diamond key! It won't meld with me! Keep trying! We need to open these gates! Time is running out. The Sapiarchs still haven't completed their ritual, and now Nocturnal has launched an attack against them. I sent Darian and Razumdar to defend the Sapiarchs, but the Daedra keep on coming.
What do you mean to do?
I'll stay here and try to assist with the ritual. You go and help Darian and Razumdar. We need to buy the Sapiarchs enough time to attune themselves to the diamond keys.
Okay.
Stay focused, Sapiarch. We'll deal with the Daedra.
Okay, wait for close. You're going down.
This platform is safe. Go. I'll finish up here.
Okay, Wes.
Finish the ritual. We will keep you safe.
Goodbye.
Platform is safe. Go. Rise will finish up here.
The energy. Something feels wrong.
No! I think it's working! Ah! Damn it, no!
Oh boy.
That was unexpected, yes.
The Sapiarchs are dead. Now what do we do?
I knew this wasn't going to work. Speeding up the Sapiarch ritual was a long shot at best. We should have had the Conclave working on a solution all along. The Psijics could have figured out how to attune the Resolute Diamonds.
Isn't that still an option?
You're right. Even without the Right Master, we can still do this. I can take the Resolute Diamonds and return to Artaeum immediately. But, well, I'm kind of at a loss as to what we should do next.
We could try Livens' suggestion and seek help from Mafala and Clavicus Val.
No, that was a bad idea the first time Lathan suggested it. I'll take the diamonds to Artaeum and get to work immediately. Meanwhile, I need you to go to Eleanor and warn the Proxy Queen. She has to make sure Summerset is prepared, just in case.
I'll go to Eleanor and warn the Proxy Queen.
Darian, gather the diamond keys. The Psijic Order will do what the Sapiarchs could not.
No. I'm done with the Psijic Order. Too many deaths, not enough action.
Raz will meet our friend in Alinor. You two do what you must.
Val and the Psijics, they're too set in their ways. We need a better plan. I'll return to Artaeum with her, because Meridia told me to cooperate. But as soon as I think of something more effective, I'll let you know.
Yeah, get better protected princes. Okay. Sneeze coming on. Anyway. Just making sure of something. No, I don't see no other side quests. So yeah, I think I will complete all of additional side quests. Okay. Oh. I don't feel like going. If I fall from here, I will hurt myself. So yeah. Hmm. Okay.
This one has seen many bizarre things working as an Eye of the Queen, but this may take the moon sugar cake. A strange dog walked up and spoke to Raz.
I know who that is. A dog spoke to you.
That is what Raz said. A dog. It spoke words as clear as day. It gave me a message to give to you. The dog said you should meet it in the gardens because it had something important to tell you.
I'll find the strange dog. You go warn the proxy queen.
Yes, Raz will go warn the proxy queen. That would be for the best. Just be careful, my friend. This one does not trust dogs, especially ones that talk. Talking animals, so unnatural, yes?
Uh-huh. Barbus.
Don't merely be a visitor to Summerset. Help uphold its justice.
Griffin feathers.
You again.
Yeah.
Follow me. It's me, Barbus. Let's talk.
Okay, Barbus.
Vile told me to find the mortal flea that continues to pester him and deliver a message. He's terrible with mortal names, but I immediately thought of you. Glad to see that my intuition's as sharp as ever. Oh yeah, I've got a message for you.
What does Classifica's Val want?
My master's less than pleased with the way Nocturnal treated him. He wanted to be the first one to betray the Triad. Look, he wanted me to make sure to tell you he's not upset about the whole Vivek thing. At least, not anymore.
What does Clavicus Val want to talk about?
Probably wants to make some kind of a deal. That's his bread and butter, you know. You can do what you want, but I figure you're even more angry with Nocturnal for the way she evaporated your friend and took the heart of transparent law.
So how do I talk to Clavicus Val?
He told me you could find him in the caves just north of the city. Just be nice to him when you get there. He's still a little upset over how the Triad broke up and all that.
I'll go to the caves and talk to Clavicus Val.
My master has been livid since Nocturnal betrayed him. That's why I've been keeping my distance. Do me a favor and try not to make him any more irritated when you talk to him. I'd hate to see something bad happen to you. Oh wait, no I wouldn't.
Because meaning he's upset of me as well. What happened back in Vivek City? Well, actually, no wait, Morrowind. He mad about what happened in Morrowind. Yeah. Tell me more about Clavicus.
You never heard of the Daedric Prince of Bargains? The ruler of the fields of...
Yeah, nah, I don't hear all that. I will hear all that talk before.
Your services again, friend of Razumdar.
Okay. Okay, should I... I'm just gonna... hopefully there's a better way. And also, you already checked this bottle. Hopefully it will have a, nah, water log note, damn it. Oh well. Or for shot. Okay. Try to think how to get there. Alright. I think I've been here before, but yeah.
I'm not good at apologies, but I'm sorry for doubting you and Silery. Maybe, just maybe, we were wrong to reject her choice to pursue foreign magic. While her methods are unorthodox, they get results.
Uh-huh.
Now that the immediate danger's passed, I will want to get back to combing through the details of what transpired here. It'll be really boring. Like, really boring.
Okay, enough about... Oh, I'm just getting the code. In summer weather. Well, if I do have a fan on me, that's probably for a reason. Ooh.
That you can follow directions. My master's waiting for you deeper inside.
Okay, Barbus. Okay. Yeah, you're... Okay. I feel like I've been here. Besides that, I think also... Was I here again? Also during the story mode, one of the story quests as well? I can't remember. Maybe not. Nah.
Please, Master! Mercy! Even in death they serve. So, the Hound found you? Good. Let's discuss an arrangement, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let these crumbled husks trouble you. I needed to vent my frustrations, and my loyal followers were close at hand.
I knew where you're getting on that. You maybe get something I need. Oh, my nose. Okay. Okay. Back. Okay. You wanted to talk to me?
Yes, I did. I assumed Bar
persistence almost as much as I hate the fact that you constantly oppose me. Still, Nocturnal couldn't dispatch you, which indicates you may be useful to me after all.
What are you talking about?
We have a common cause now, you and I. A common enemy. Nocturnal turned her back on our alliance. She betrayed the Triad. Worse, she betrayed me. Consider my next words carefully before you respond. I can grant you access to the Crystal Tower.
Why should I trust anything you say?
You killed my court of Bedlam, Earl. You dispatched our pet sea slope. I hate you, but I also respect you. And I need your help to gain vengeance against Nocturnal. So I ask you this. How could you not trust me? Isn't the enemy of my enemy my friend?
Oh wait, so tell me how I can enter the Crystal Tower.
Upstairs, you'll find a key. With it, your Psijic friends can get you to my realm, where I can direct you to the Crystal Tower. Getting inside, though, for that, you'll need the Resolute Diamonds. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that.
How can I reach the Crystal Tower by going through your realm?
Haven't you learned anything? The Crystal Tower exists in all realms. In my realm, however, there is no gatehouse to block your way, just the tower's own defenses. And for that, unfortunately, you'll need the diamond keys.
But the diamond keys need to be attuned, and the tower sentinels are dead.
A problem, certainly. But one I'm sure you can overcome. Perhaps another prince will be willing to help you. I leave the details of that to you. Just remember this favor I have provided when you restore the tower and save your beloved Nern.
And what do you get in return for this favor?
I'm sure something of value will suggest itself when the time is right. I promise that whatever I ask for as compensation, it will not unduly cost you. Anyway, no more than you can afford. On that, you have my word.
Okay, goodbye. Okay. Oh, wasn't looking. He dropped dead. Drop his, drop him dead. Okay. I can say that. Builds a regret key. Okay.
Can you hear me? I have troubling news. The Golden Knight has taken matters into his own hands. He set Lathan free and returned with him to Summerset.
I would dare and set Leffern and go with him to Summerset.
Who knows what all that time in Meridia's realm did to Darian's mind? He couldn't have gotten off the island without Lathan's help, and Lathan needed his assistance to circumvent the wards placed upon him. I need you to find out what they're up to.
Where did they go?
I sense Darian in Summerset's northwest region, but Lathan's magic prevents me from identifying a more precise location. Please, I need your help. The Resolute Diamonds are proving more difficult to unravel than I imagined, and there's no one else.
I'll look for Darian and Leffern in northwestern Summerset.
I'll find you as soon as the diamond keys are ready to use.
And to make things more quicker, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Because this questline is... I'm going to say this one. Alright.
Hurry up, Lathan. They could find us at any moment.
Something's wrong.
Wrong? Why doesn't that surprise me? Now, don't get mad, but there's a perfectly good explanation why Lathan and I busted out of Artaeum and came to this charming little hideaway.
I'm listening, Dorian.
The intentions of the Psijics are good, but we're running out of time. From what we saw at the gatehouse, Nocturnal has already taken control of the Crystal Tower. Drastic action is called for, and Lathan's agreed to put us in contact with Mephala.
Is that really just a good idea?
Not you, too. I got enough doubt and dirty looks back in Artaeum. Look, Mephala was betrayed by Nocturnal. It stands to reason she might want to help us. And we could certainly use the power since I still can't make contact with Meridia.
You're right. Making an alliance with a betrayed princess is our best option right now.
I knew I could count on you. As for Lathan, you should talk to him. We can make him pay for his crimes later. Right now, we need him to help us or we could lose everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to return me to Artaeum, I won't resist you. But first I need to find out if the rest of Methala's followers are safe. Let me learn their fate, and then I'll submit myself to your mercy.
Darren said you were willing to put us in contact with Mephala.
I am, but I'm surprised that you'd go along with that. If we can get inside and reach Methala's shrine, I can attempt to make contact with my prince.
So you'll believe that Nocturnal betrayed your prince now?
Not exactly, but it's obvious to me that you believe that's what's happened. I need to see for myself. In any event, there's no harm in approaching Methala's shrine. I'm just a little concerned that it took me so long to open this door.
Why does Vidora concern you?
It should have been a simple matter to identify myself and unlock the door. But the spells in place resisted me. It's as if I've lost my status as Methala's Earl. Or as if someone or something interfered with the place's defenses.
Val offered us a way to reach the Crystal Tower. Can Mephala help us use the Resolute Diamonds?
My prince deals in secrets and hidden lore. If anyone can activate the keys to the Crystal Tower, she can. That was our original plan, before you intervened. After I acquired the diamonds from the Sapiarchs, I was supposed to bring them to Mephala.
Mm-hmm.
How did this happen? My people should have been safe within these walls.
Nocturnal's been eliminating the sects of the other princes. Are you surprised she'd turn on her former allies?
I recruited most of these men and women. I was responsible for them.
Scout ahead and find the shrine. I'll stay with Lathan until he's ready to move on.
Butcher! How dare you pretend to care about the men and women you slaughtered?
Every action I performed was in the service of Nocturnal's grand plan.
Lathan, she has my Dawnbreaker. Ask her if she'll kindly return it. Look what they did to Dawnbreaker! It's all dark and gloomy now. It was a weapon of pure light and they corrupted it.
What do you mean Nocturnal has her sword? Wait, blah.
You don't remember what happened in
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me just see what.
You don't remember what happened in Nocturnal's realm? After she killed the Right Master, she took Dawnbreaker and corrupted it. I thought it was lost forever, but I guess she gave it to her Earl. I need to get it.
Yeah, I didn't. We need to ask that, but yeah.
I never trusted Nocturnal's Earl. A dark elf in the court of Bedlam? It was unprecedented. Her daggers are as sharp as her temper, so we must tread carefully here.
What do you possess?
Nocturnal's champion is reckless and quick to anger. We can take advantage of that.
I know that.
Perhaps get her to slip up and reveal what's going on here. There's a scent of magic that makes my blood run cold.
What do you mean?
Nocturnal's magic is at work here. See how the Yagra have mutated into creatures of shadow? We need to follow Nocturnal's Earl. Harry her. Make her so mad she tells us everything. Hopefully, one of us will live long enough to use the information.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Champion of Nocturnal, what magic is this? I've never seen anything like it.
This was always the plan. Nocturnal's plan.
So Nocturnal did betray my mistress.
Your mistress is weak. Come with me, and I'll show you what true power looks like.
Lathan, no! Come on! We can't let them get away!
Okay, now let's go. Screw it. I'm gonna go werewolf. Okay.
This magic destroys everything. What good is power if there's nothing left to rule?
This is what the court wanted all along. An end to the old ways. A new beginning.
I won't be party to the death of innocents. I won't. Let him go.
Be silent, knight, or I'll let you taste the blade you once carried. I wish to speak to your friend now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it had to come to this, but nothing can stop the magic of the pearls now. My mistress offers a small mercy. Leave her to finish her work, and she'll kill the Sijiks quickly. But if you interfere, you will all suffer before you die.
What are you doing with abyssal pearls?
The sea slowed trinkets. It was an easy matter for my mistress to alter the magic, to use their ability to siphon life energy and funnel it into the crystal tower. In the end, your own world will provide the power that spells its doom.
Veya, you can't let an Eternal destroy the world.
Stop calling me that! Veya died on a cold, hard floor in Balmora. I'm Tundlewind now, champion of Nocturnal. As the crystal tower fills with power, drawn from this dying world, it will provide my mistress with what she needs to remake reality.
So why betray the other princes?
Mephala and Clavicus Vile are fledglings compared to my mistress. Nocturnal existed before this reality was even imagined, and she will ride its destruction into the next. This isn't an end, it's a new beginning.
I'll find a way to stop you.
Good luck with that. Now stay out of the way, or death will be the least of your concerns.
Nocturnal must pay for betraying my mistress. But the magic of the abyssal pearls appears to do more than just siphon our life energy. It obscures my connection to Mephala. This shrine may be blocked, but I may know another way.
Don't you need the shrine to contact Mephala?
While a consecrated shrine offers the best conduit to a Daedric prince, there are other means. In the back chambers, I have a way to communicate privately with my prince. I should be able to open a connection there.
When Nocturnal's Earl tried to stop us.
She's gone. I no longer sense her presence here. The abyssal pearls, however. The court helped seed them throughout Summerset. I can tell the Sijiks where to find them before Nocturnal activates them all. First, though, we must contact Mephala.
Let's go.
Darian, go the other way and meet us in the back chambers. We want to make sure Nocturnal's Earl didn't leave us any surprises.
I'll go. But if this is just a ploy so you can betray us, you'll have to deal with me.
Let's go. We can contact Mephala as soon as we reach my private chamber.
Okay. Somebody else. I tried. Whatever. I wasn't trying to summon my winged twilight, but oh well. Okay.
Destroy that creature, and then I can contact my prince.
Okay.
This place is already as light. What is that thing?
Meet me outside, and we'll make contact with my prince.
Okay.
Mathala, appear before your faithful servant.
I answer my Earl's summons only to find him with these unworthies. Do you betray me too, Lathan?
Never, my prince. We share a common enemy now. Please, talk to them and hear what they have to say.
My fella.
So, the mortal who opposed me wants to speak. If what you say doesn't interest me, I will order Lathan to kill you.
Nocturnal threatened us all. I made a deal with Clavicus Val. Now I want to negotiate with you.
And what did the cowardly Prince of Bargains offer you? Was it something so intriguing that you would risk my wrath as well? Speak, before my patience wears thin.
Val offered passage to the Crystal Tower through his whim, but we need to attune the diamond keys.
You would challenge Nocturnal in the Crystal Tower? Since gaining the Heart of Transparent Law, the tower serves as an extension of her own realm. It amuses me that you want to thwart her plans. She'll destroy you, of course, but I'm still amused.
Can you make the diamond keys work so we can enter a Crystal Tower?
How desperate you must be to offer the very relics I once sought. I will think upon your request. Before you enter Vile's realm, have my Earl contact me again. At that time, I will either help you, or I won't. As is my prerogative.
We'll contact you again when we're ready.
That's it? A maybe?
I'll return to Artaeum with Darien and tell them what we learned. Meet us there.
Mm-hmm.
My mistress will help you. You just need to be patient. As for me, I'll return to Artaeum and accept whatever consequences await me. You have my word.
Mm-hmm.
Why are the Daedric princes always so aloof and ominous? Would it be asking too much just to get a straight answer out of them once in a while? Oh well, I'll make sure Lathan gets back to Artaeum and meet you there.
Mm-hmm. I need to find a way to get the hell out of this area. Hopefully this way, a good way. Just going this way, I can just get to a wasteland. Slow, but whatever. Oh, wait. Okay.
We failed. The Conclave, despite its best efforts, wasn't able to attune the Resolute Diamonds. We can't use the diamond keys to enter the Crystal Tower. But what about you? Were you able to track down Darian and the traitor Lathan?
I found him. Even helped me determine Nocturnal's true plan. She wants to remake reality.
Using the Crystal Tower and Sotha Seal's technique for utilizing life energy? Then we really are doomed. Without a way into the Crystal Tower, we can't even attempt to challenge Nocturnal, let alone try to stop her.
Calaficus Val offered to let us use his whim to reach the Crystal Tower.
Is that what the Psijic Order is reduced to? Forced to accept help from the same Daedric princes that got us into this trouble in the first place? Still, getting to the tower won't matter if we can't use the diamond keys to get inside.
Mafala might be able to help us attune the Resolute Diamonds.
I opposed this line of reasoning when Lathan first suggested it, as bargains with the princes don't often end well. But what choice do we have? Still, thanks for finding a way forward. While it's a long shot, at least it represents a chance. I'll start making preparations for the Dreaming Cave. In the meantime, Sotha Seal asked me to send you to his study the moment you arrived. I'm not sure what he wants, but you should tell him about your interactions with the betrayed princess.
Do you know why Sorcerer wants to see me?
Something to do with the Crystal Tower, no doubt. Sotha Seal has never been forthcoming, though for some reason it appears that he's taken a liking to you. But tell me, what of Darian and Lathan?
Dagon is on his way back, and he's bringing Livian with him.
Both decided to return? I'm surprised. Meridia's knight has a stake in this, but why would Lathan volunteer to return? It makes no sense. Well, go and talk to Sotha Seal. Perhaps he can shed light on what we can expect in the Crystal Tower.
I'll go to talk to Sotha Seal.
Sotha Seal waits for you in his study. Tell him about the alliance with the Daedric princes, and ask him if he knows what we can expect to face inside the Crystal Tower. I'll wait for Darian and Lathan to return.
If Vala and Mafala open for wait, what's our plan for assaulting the Crystal Tower?
We'll want to send a small force, but leave the majority of the Conclave behind, in case the efforts in the Crystal Tower fail. Leave the details of that to me. I'm not sure how we're going to stop Nocturnal, though. Maybe Sotha Seal has some ideas.
The Tribunal has been warned.
Mm-hmm.
They will make preparations in case the efforts here fail. I doubt that even they can weather the resulting storm if the worst comes to pass. As I calculated, your actions will determine the outcome of these events.
Is that why you sent for me?
In part. Determining the possible consequences of disparate actions becomes easier when studying the primary catalyst. You have a tendency to fill that role in almost all situations. What happened after the Sapiarchs failed to attune the diamonds?
I made a deal with Val to reach the Crystal Tower, and Mafala is considering attuning the diamonds.
A bold move. Still, I see the logic. Who better to send against their betrayer than the mortal who bested their plans at every turn? If Mafala agrees, you'll be able to assault the tower. I just wish I knew what Nocturnal hopes to accomplish.
Nocturnal plans to use the Crystal Tower and the Sea Slode's abyssal pearls to remake reality.
I'm not sure that's within the capability of the Crystal Tower, but if she uses my technique for siphoning life energy to supercharge the tower... An interesting application of the magic of the abyssal pearls. It could work, I suppose.
What do you mean?
If Nocturnal uses the life force of Nirn to increase the power of the Crystal Tower, she can then use the same technique to steal the energy of the Daedric princes as she invades their realms. Infinite connections, infinite power. Ingenious.
So what do we do to stop this?
Gather your companions and meet me in the Dreaming Cave. We must contact Vile and Mafala so you can enter the Crystal Tower, recover the Heart of Transparent Law, and repair the Tower Crystal. That will require a burst of divine energy, though.
We need divine energy to repair the transparent law crystal.
Transparent Law, the crystal at the top of the tower, is as much metaphysical as it is tangible. Only divine energy can reconnect the heart and make the crystal whole. Of course, Nocturnal is aware of this as well.
Why does that matter?
If Nocturnal performs the restoration and once again merges the heart with Transparent Law, her connection to the tower will become unbreakable. She truly will ascend to an infinite state of being.
So what do you suggest I do?
You must enter the Crystal Tower and recover the heart. Then find a relic filled with divine energy and repair Transparent Law. Only then will the tower's innate defenses re-engage and repel Nocturnal's influence. In theory, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Of course, this is like the part where they all spread it out now. Yeah. My heel.
This is Arteum. Raz is impressed and truly frightened by the very strange sky.
Ah, here comes your friend now. Just remember, you were never here. The Conclave isn't fond of visitors.
For a place that doesn't like visitors, Raz thinks it's pretty busy, yes?
Razandar sent word that he needed to talk to you, so I took it upon myself to bring him to Arteum. I assumed you'd want to speak to him before you go off to assault the Crystal Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Raz never had the urge to travel to Oblivion or visit a magically displaced island. But now Raz feels like the cat who caught the farmer's prized turkey. It is good to see you safe, my friend. Now, tell Raz you have a way to save Summerset.
We have a plan, but it involves a deal I made with Clavicuswell and Mafala.
Raz knew that strange talking dog would lead you into trouble. Do you really think we can trust those Daedric princes? No, too late for that. Tell Raz the rest of your plan, yes?
We're going to assault the Crystal Tower and stop Nocturnal.
Foolish, but brave. Also very foolish. Raz has walked into certain death many times and emerged with his fur intact. Mostly. But Raz knows why you do this thing. Raz will not try to talk you out of this. He will instead give you happy news.
You have happy news?
Raz warned Queen Irene. She has promised to contact the leaders of the other alliances and assemble a mighty force to deal with this threat.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us to the not-so-happy news.
What's the not-so-happy news?
The mighty force won't reach Summerset for quite some time. Oh, Raz could tell you about prevailing winds, unusual storms, and other factors beyond our control, but it amounts to the same thing. We're on our own, my friend.
Are you going to come with my... Are you going to come with me to the Crystal Tower?
Not this time. Raz must go back and lead the divine prosecution in defense of Summerset. If the Crystal Tower keeps exploding, we will evacuate the island and save as many people as we can. May the luck of Joan and Jode be with you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You are a terrific father to our daughter, Lathan. I'll never forget that.
You were always Elderway's hero, Val. I envied the way she looked up to you.
I'm sorry, Lathan. I should have been there with you, with her, at the end.
You were trying to save her. I know that. It was just... Damn it, we need to win this, Val.
Things will never be the same between me and Lathan again. But I think we understand each other a little better now. Funny how the approaching end of the world has a way of putting everything into perspective.
Are you ready to do this?
I've been a member of the Sijic Order for more years than I can remember. But this is the first time since my daughter's illness that I've been truly frightened about what's to come.
So this is your first time facing the end of the world?
The world ends all the time. It's just that I'm more accustomed to that being a personal event and not a shared experience. The world ended when the Right Master died, for example, but only from his perspective. If Nocturnal remakes reality...
Let's go to the Dreaming Cave and make sure that doesn't happen.
You have a way of instilling confidence, my friend. You're similar to the Right Master in that regard. If we can't have him at our side for this, I'm glad to at least have you. I just hope we can see our way through this. I'll meet you at the cave.
This shrine, Val and I built it for our daughter after she died. High elves don't bury their dead, but we needed something to remember her by. She loved climbing this tree before the illness took her. I forgot how beautiful it was.
Can I trust you to help can I trust you to help us in this?
With the Sijic Order and my mistress Methala aligned toward a common goal, I'm feeling practically giddy with anticipation. But never fear. I'll re-establish contact with my prince when called upon to do so. I gave you my word.
What did you hope to accomplish with a court of Bedlam?
The court offered me a purpose after my life lost its meaning. Our princes promised to remake the world, turn it into a better place, a paradise, and they were going to elevate the Altmer back to their status as gods. Suffering would come to an end.
Isn't that what Nocturnal still wants to do?
Not in the least. Remaking the world to eliminate death and disease is one thing. Destroying everything to turn yourself into a being of infinite power, well, that's something else entirely. Methala will see that and provide the help you need.
Okay. And now on to talk to Darian. The last time we saw, he was talking to Sort of Seal, so he may not now. So yeah.
Sijics must be wine drinkers, because this ale they make tastes awful. I brought Lathan back, and what does Valsurin do? Sends me off without a word or a thank you. So when do we head out to assault the Crystal Tower? No one tells me anything around here.
We're heading to the Dreaming Cave. Hopefully, Val and Methala will honor their end of a bargain.
I knew I could count on you. You're always straight with me. I appreciate that. Still, the last time I went off to fight a Daedric prince, there was a celebration. A party! This time it's just us.
You're upset because no one... You're upset because no one is celebrating?
What? No, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean back then there were more familiar faces, friends who I knew had my back, charging into battle with allies I trusted. There was a comfort in that. Here I'm practically a stranger.
You can count on me.
And trust me, I am grateful for that. You're kind of like me in a lot of ways, aren't you? An outsider caught up in things we don't fully understand. Whatever happens, when this is over, let me buy you a drink. Then we can have a proper celebration.
Yeah. That's the reason I was like saying, yeah. Don't want to spoil it quite yet. So yeah. Into the Dreaming Cave.
Talk to me when you're ready to proceed.
Okay.
This is the moment of truth. Once we begin, nothing can stop the rush to the grand conclusion. Make sure you have everything you need before I activate the Dreaming Cave.
I'm ready to begin the assault on the assault of the Crystal Tower.
I'll lead you through the fields of regret to reach the Crystal Tower.
Hey, that dog just talked!
I can establish contact with Mathala. She's ready to appear if you're willing to lower the defenses.
Oriandra, Valserin, assist me. Let us open a path and not keep the Prince of Secrets waiting.
So the secret of the false god. I should have expected to see you.
Lady Mathala, will you honor the agreement you made with this mortal?
I am always true to my word. Now, send forth a mortal who consistently avoids the tangles of my webs. We have much to discuss. You are strangely consequential for a mortal. In my calculations, I somehow overlooked your significance. And yet, that is worked to my advantage. For now, we have a chance to thwart Nocturna, and that will be something to savor.
So you attune us to the Resolute Diamonds?
I can attune the diamond keys, but that won't be enough to keep you safe. Using the secrets she stole from So the Seal, Nocturnal has infused the Crystal Tower with boundless energy. It makes the tower's connection to reality increasingly unstable.
What else do we need?
I must turn the Resolute Diamonds into more than just keys. They must become an anchor, something to lock you to this reality. Without such a weight, you will be lost as the tower rapidly shifts from one plane to the next. And in exchange...
Tell me what you want.
Two trivial concessions, nothing more. First, just as Vile sends his hound, I want you to take my Earl Lathan into the Crystal Tower. And second, I wish a private meeting with So the Seal after reality has been saved. Do we have a deal?
I can only speak for myself. Attune the diamonds as you have said, and Lathan can come with me.
Two Resolute Diamonds, imbued with the power of Mathala. Now they merge into a single gem. One Resolute anchor to serve as both key and safeguard. Do not lose this. Only its presence will keep you and your companions anchored to this reality.
Thank you, Prince Mathala.
Remember, if any of you stray too far from the protection of the Resolute anchor, you'll be lost in the nothingness between realities. And know that I will be watching.
Can she do that? I hate being spied on.
Now it's my turn. Let me use the gift my master gave you, and I'll get you to the Crystal Tower.
Get the heart and restore the crystal known as transparent law. But remember, you'll need a relic of divine energy to accomplish that.
Lathan, promise me you'll keep them safe.
I promise, Val.
Oriandra, if I die saving the world, know that our brief time together has made
Oh
me
no.
a better man.
What are you talking about?
Shh. It's all right to cry. I'll do my best to return to you. I promise.
What just happened? What's that crazy knight talking about?
He's just lonely.
Sothasil personally requested our help to maintain your connection to the Dreaming Cave.
He's just that so lonely. Poor Dorian. Known as a crystal light law is the name not because it's made of crystal, but because yeah, so start reading that.
I bet Nocturnal knows we're coming. So much for the element of surprise.
Where's Vile's hound? Has he abandoned us already? If Vile and his hound have already betrayed us, I'll turn that mangy mutt into a throw rug.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I'm ready. As long as you're ready, that is. You are ready, right? Of course you are. You're always ready.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. I just have to wrap it up on another part because I'm getting drowsy. Dang. Hopefully I would return back to the Crystal Tower, but instead that didn't work. Where I left off from, yeah, was dozing off, and hopefully it will return me back to where I was in the Crystal Tower. Instead of it just throw me all the way back to, oh boy, all the way back to Artamium. Really? Oh. And instead outside, hopefully they put me back in the Crystal Tower. Okay. Hopefully, not sure what's happening, but hopefully, give me a drink. And nope, it did for me all the way back. Damn it.
I bet Nocturnal knows we're coming. So much for the element of surprise.
Where's Vile's hound? Has he abandoned us already?
Oh boy. So I have to do all this again. Okay. Actually, I'm. Mm-hmm. Oop. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Away for clothes, yep. Again.
let's talk.
You didn't do harder, dude.
Nocturnal dares much attacking my master's realm. But here you are, safe and sound. The Crystal Tower. At least it's the version that exists in the Fields of Regret. Now, I really need to get back to barking and biting Nocturnal's minions.
We can enter the tower and reach Nocturnal from hill.
Well, that depends on how good Mephala magic is. If you're attuned to the Resolute Anchor like she promised, then the doors to the Crystal Tower will open at your approach. If not, you'll more than likely die on the doorstep.
Aren't you supposed to come with us?
That was the plan, yes. But plans change when Nocturnal attacked my master's realm. Now Clavicus Vile wants me to repel those invaders and start preparing contingencies in case you fail. Understand, I have no contingencies, so try not to fail.
What can we expect inside the Crystal Tower?
I've never been inside a tower that straddles every reality, but I expect you're going to have to go up, up, up. If you do reach the Night Mistress, fight her once for me.
Try to even become a werewolf. We're going inside now.
Remember
We're going.
Mephala's warning. Stray too far from the Resolute Anchor, and you'll get lost between realities.
Okay. I'm looking for AL to see if I can notice anything, but I don't think I will. A certain place, but I don't think it's around I don't think it's around in this Fields of Regret. What I'm trying to look for is what's it called?
Surprisingly intact.
The interior and the exterior of such places rarely coincide perfectly. I pity the sapiarchs that were present when Nocturnal unleashed this magic.
What was the book? But two novel books that mention about Abrium. It's a big giant floating. It's a giant floating island. That was in the two books. Well, I know that book takes place like during the early parts of the Fourth Era, but I think that island should still be existed during now. Because that island, if I remember, is supposed to be in Clavicus Vile's whim. But, Oh, yeah. Alright. Okay.
A dead end? Did we make a wrong turn?
Wait, the tower. It's moving. Fascinating. It appears to be reconfiguring itself.
Then let's get moving before the tower remakes this platform out of existence.
I expect we'll see more evidence of this malleable nature the higher we climb.
Alright. Oh yeah, back to this part.
Part of the ceiling is fallen in.
Yes, but what happened to the shadow sapiarchs? They were thick as crows on the lower levels.
Really? A walking volcano?
Alright.
I
I don't know how you entered the tower, but you must get out of here.
She's still alive. We have to help her.
No, stay back. The relic that protects me, it's failing. You can't help me.
She's right. Look how she's starting to fade.
Please, before I am lost, tell me, what happened? I deserve to know why the tower has done this.
Nocturnal has taken control of the Crystal Tower. How do we ascend the tower from here?
Nocturnal? So I am to die as a pawn in some game played by a Daedric prince? I'm sorry, but you've reached a dead end. The explosions. The exit is blocked by debris. There's no way to move it. You should turn back and flee.
Please, we have to keep going up if we're going to stop Nocturnal.
The old ballista. If you could get it working again, it might be strong enough to punch through the debris. Oh gods, the relic. I'm not ready to die.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to die.
Let me help you. Clear your mind.
It's so hard to concentrate.
Think of your loved ones. Picture their faces, and my magic will help you.
I see them. The pain is fading. I can see.
She's gone.
Her last moments were peaceful. I saw to that. The magic that held back the shadows is gone. They'll be upon us before we know it.
Right. Back with this Balaska. Need to repair it and all.
The dying Sapiarch was right. That is a ballista. It's not broken, it's just missing a few parts. Look around while I get the rest of it back in working condition.
Whoop. Crank. And Balaska boats.
That should do it. Just need a crank, a rope, and some ballista bolts.
Here's what I was able to find.
That should work. Let's blast away out of here.
First, let me take a sip of my tea. Ah. Good. Now I shoot. And shoot this bird too.
That's how to clear a path. I need one of those.
Any more birds? I don't think so. Okay, almost to the part where I start getting very sleepy at.
So that's what they meant when they said the tower was in every realm at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I want to say like my follows now, so yeah. Okay. Library gate key.
Where did she come from?
Nocturnal started to repair transparent law. Soon none of this will matter.
No, you mustn't do this.
You can't reason with crazy, Lathan. Besides, we've got company.
How observant.
Okay. A glow monitor.
Why do you insist on prolonging your pain, Lathan?
You know nothing about pain.
A pity. I thought we were the same. No matter. Your quest ends here.
Enough! Just hand over the damn key.
She's just trying to slow us down. Meet up at the gate pedestal.
Let's just go with that instead. I'm still wearing the blah. Okay, so yeah, some of that might not be necessary, but oh well. Okay.
Try the key pedestal. She did something to the controls. The gate won't open. We must be nearing the pinnacle of the tower. That's why Nocturnal sent her champion to slow us down. Nocturnal's Earl damaged this mechanism beyond repair. Even if we had acquired the key, I'm not sure it would have opened the gate.
Do you know how we can get through the gate?
Sapient magic is powerful, but not as powerful as the magic of the Psijic Order. Since we don't have the key, I can try to overcome the damaged mechanism and then follow after you.
How are you going to do that?
I can operate the mechanism manually from here. Then, once you and Darien are through the gate, I could teleport across and make it to the other side before it snaps back shut.
Alright, open the gate. I know what's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna say.
The gate! It's opening! Go on! I can't hold this for very long!
The gate! Nathan, watch out!
All of you.
I wondered if you'd actually show yourself instead of just projecting menacing images.
A closed gate won't save them, Lathan.
No, but this will keep you busy for a time.
No!
Where'd they go? Is Lathan gone?
That should keep her busy, for a short time at least.
Why are you glowing?
Yeah,
I was overconfident, I'm afraid. Valcerin always said I was too sure of my own abilities. I just assumed I'd be able to get back to the protection of the Resolute Anchor before I was unmade. Pity. I would have preferred a more heroic ending.
this was your plan all along.
I had to do something to get rid of Nocturnal's champion. At least for a little while. Beyond that, I really did hope that a moment outside the Anchor's protection wouldn't be fatal. Just something else you can tell Valcerin I was wrong about.
So that's it. There's nothing we can do.
You can stop Nocturnal. I'd really rather not see you and the Knight wind up with this fate. And if all goes well, you can tell Valcerin that I'm sorry. Now hurry. Nocturnal's Earl won't be gone long.
Thanks for giving us a fighting chance.
I should be thanking you. You had no reason to trust me, yet you did. And you gave me a chance to see my wife. To reconcile with her in a way. Now go and beat Nocturnal. I have faith in you.
What should I do? What should I tell Vezrine?
Tell her I'm going to go be with our daughter. Tell Val that we will wait for her.
Thank you, Levin.
We should keep moving. There's nothing more we can do here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Actually, before I go any further, speaking about Nocturnal's clothes. Mm-hmm. Right.
You have more
Nocturnal's realm. Gotta be nearing the top of this damn thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, now we're in. Yeah, he said her realm now.
Ignore the crazy voice. We have to keep going.
Mm-hmm. Some approach.
That's far enough. My mistress can't be interrupted. Her work is too important.
Give me the damn Dawnbreaker back.
Come and get it! I don't understand. Why didn't the sword protect me?
Because Dawnbreaker was never intended for you.
Meridia's magic is gone. The blade isn't yours anymore either.
We'll see about that.
Join Meridia in my eternal darkness.
We are not dying like this! That worked. I mean, of course it worked. I just need a moment. Nocturnal's Earl was wrong. Meridia's power, it's not gone. Her magic remains strong and vibrant. The vessel, the last light of Meridia. It's me.
The vessel, the last light. What do you? Well, she would explain that to me before, so I don't know why my character saying that, but why what?
I finally understand everything Meridia told me. Her power, it's inside me. And with it, I can remove the corruption from Dawnbreaker. I can fill the relic with divine energy again.
Sorcerer said we needed a relic with divine energy to repair the transparent law crystal.
Then this is even better. You can use the restored Dawnbreaker to save the world. I just won't be around to see it happen. I finally understand. I'm the vessel of Meridia, her champion. But you're the key to stopping Nocturnal and saving reality.
Darian, what are you saying?
I'm saying you've got this. Whenever a threat appears, you bring the champions together. You find a way to win. And I'll be at your side for this one final battle. Just not in the way I originally expected.
Darian, what are you saying? What are you doing?
Turning the last of Meridia's power to the blade, so you can stop Nocturnal. I wouldn't do this for anyone else. Thank you. For everything.
And for funsies, I'm gonna change. Oh wait, I don't have that. For funsies, I am gonna use the Dawnbreaker. Yeah, for funsies, I'm gonna just use this and all.
The tower crystal is almost whole. You're too late, mortal.
Nah. Yeah, no subtitle, but I just heard Maria say I'm too late. Actually, why is... But ain't no enemies around here. But she is.
You are too late. Once the crystal is made whole, I shall become infinite.
Yeah.
Meridia's power won't help you against me.
Wait a minute. Try to make deal. Okay. I know screenshots. Shadow Vera. Okay.
You are straight, but transparent law is almost old. Rise again, my child.
You can't stop me! I only grow stronger as we bathe this world in darkness!
Was supposed to be mine.
The Crystal Tower. Its defenses no longer keep me out. Are you here, my friend? You did.
Actually, let me see something. Yeah, I'm just going back to werewolf now. There you go.
Transparent law, it's whole again. I didn't think that was possible, and you stopped Nocturnal. You're back upon Summerset, my friend. The tower itself, it reformed. But where's Darian? And Lathan?
Darian sacrificed himself to restore the Dawnbreaker so I could repair the tower crystal.
Of course. When you restored the tower crystal, it most likely expelled Nocturnal back to her own realm. I'm a little concerned that I was able to walk in without a key, but we can figure that out later. Now tell me, what happened to Lathan?
Lathan gave his life so we could reach the top of the tower.
Lathan. I'll mourn for Lathan later. I'm just glad he helped you. He would have made our daughter proud. For now, you have to tell Sotha Seal what happened. Then we can inform Summerset that the island, the world, is safe again.
Let's go.
As I predicted, your efforts were successful. A slight chance is all probability requires. There is no such thing as impossible odds. You are proof of that.
Transparent law was made whole by the power of the Dawnbreaker.
Was that Meridia's plan all along? Perhaps, perhaps not. Your perseverance paid off, however. You never gave up even when the darkness was unbearable. And because of that, the Crystal Tower is safe again.
We lost friends along the way, though.
Life and death, It's all part of the ongoing circle. As long as you remember them, they will never be forgotten.
What, Nocturnal? Just try again.
It took Nocturnal hundreds of years to put all the pieces of her plan into place. And you wiped it all out with a single thrust of the Dawnbreaker. There will be other plans, I'm sure, but this particular threat is over.
So what happens next?
Next, every action we take can tip the balance of the flow of time. Bask in the moment and realize that you have done well, my mortal friend. You have saved the Crystal Tower, saved Summerset, saved reality itself. Even I could not have done better. For now, I must attend to other matters.
We still have work to do, my friend. I'm afraid we still have work to do. While the Crystal Tower is protected against Daedra, any mortal can now walk right through its gates. We must convince the Sapiarchs to gather allies in order to defend the Crystal-like law.
How can we convince the Sapiarchs to accept help?
It will take an influence far stronger than you and I. Of that, I'm sure. We'll call a meeting of Summerset's most influential leaders. Perhaps, with such a force behind us, we can persuade the Sapiarchs to see reason.
And if they don't agree?
We've already seen the devastation that's possible when the tower falls into the wrong hands. And the recent attack by Nocturnal only reinforces the need for greater protection. I want you there to help plead our case. Will you join us?
I help you convince the Sapiarchs if I can.
Go and tell Oriandra of my plan. She'll know which parties to contact. I'd also like to ask Sothasil to join us. His support would be extremely helpful to our cause.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, I haven't yet had a moment to process all that happened. There's still so much to be done, and perhaps that's for the best. The time to grieve can wait. For now, we must ensure the welfare of Summerset.
That person's dog. Okay, this is now the last quest, finally. Story quest hill.
It's good to see you alive and well. Word has already spread about your daring exploits within the Crystal Tower. It's still a little hard to believe, truth be told. Of course, there's so much left to do. I already have a list as long as my arm.
Bazrine needs you to summon a council of influential Summerset citizens.
That doesn't sound good. Is there another crisis I have yet to be informed about?
The Crystal Tower's wards have weakened. You must convince the Sapiarchs to gather allies.
I'd almost rather deal with another crisis than try to convince the Sapiarchs. Still, it will be done. I'll even make sure to invite the Proxy Queen. Her palace should make for a suitable meeting place. Neutral ground and all that.
Where can I find Sothasil? Bazrine wants him to join the council as well.
Sothasil's in his study, preparing to depart. He never seems to stick around for very long. I suggest you hurry if you want to catch him. I'll meet you in front of the Proxy Queen's palace in Alinor. Meet me there after you talk to Sothasil.
Here you are again. I thought such an outcome likely.
Wait. Funny on my mini-map, it's on him over there.
The time has come for my departure. I've always felt a sense of peace in Artaeum, but also discomfort. A consistent dilemma within me which seems to have only grown. I'll be glad to get back to the Clockwork City. There's much to do.
Much to do.
While you confronted Nocturnal, I worked within the shadow of your efforts. Negotiations with both Clavicus Vile and Mafala were held, and a compromise was decided upon. The two have agreed to a compact, an end to their direct meddling.
So does that mean they won't make trouble for us anymore?
Knowing the nature of Daedra, I doubt that shall be the case. However, any direct interference within Nirn should cease, while the terms are met, of course. As for Nocturnal, it seems she's returned to the shadows.
Do you think Nocturnal will strike again?
Perhaps. She likely contemplates her next course of action even now, given such a defeat. It may be centuries before she makes another attempt. Then again, could be days. Such is the chaotic nature of the Daedric princes.
Before you go, Vezrine wants you to join a council she's putting together.
I must decline. Valcerin may see me as an ally, but to Summerset, I am a foreign interloper. An enemy of the state. My participation would not be welcome. The need for my presence has come to an end, and so I must depart.
Because, you know, he's one of a tribunal, one of the, you know, well, false gods and stuff like that, you know. Thank you for all your help.
And so the gears turn once more, ever changing, yet ever the same. With you always in the center, it seems. I take no pleasure in such distractions from my work. Still, I would not dislike it if we spoke again. Farewell.
And they'll go sort of sail. There you go. Well, it took a while, but he disappeared. Okay. Actually, before I leave... I could have took stuff from Alva's study at any time. But nah. Okay.
As in all things, repetition.
Okay. There's this on a book hill for some reason. Not sure what a book is for, but whatever. Oh well. Time to go to Eleanor. Alright. One long loading screen. Come on. One long loading screen. Finally. Okay. Time to go all the way up. I'm actually on my mount, but it's just showing me I'm running very quick. That's funny. There we go. There's my mount. Finally loaded up. Oop. Don't want to see that about people's stuff right now.
Is that actually a member of the Psijic Order?
It must be. There must be something important going on to bring them out of hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, you arrived. We were able to gather everyone together, but they've already started the meeting. Valcerin tried to make them wait, but the Sapiarchs demanded to know what was happening.
How's the meeting going so far?
To be honest, not great. Even the Proxy Queen is hesitant to accept our request. As always, everyone's so worried about proper High Elf decorum that they refuse to see reason. I'm just not sure how we're going to win this one.
I'll go inside and see if I can help.
Everyone's gathered in the council chamber. You should go inside.
Mm-hmm. Before I do that, I did a hill like a light shine uphill. Nah, never mind. It didn't uphill yet. What was that sound? Where?
You can't make such demands. The Sapiarchs are the keepers of the Crystal Tower.
This is about more than the College of Sapiarchs, Lonatil.
If Raz could intervene, perhaps we should hear from our newly arrived friend.
We concur with Razumdar. Let us hear what the adventurer has to say.
Mm-hmm.
The Sapiarchs recognize your bravery on our behalf in Lalandril and within the Crystal Tower, but there is nothing you can say that will alter our thinking on this matter.
Without the wards that keep people out, you need a new way to protect the tower.
So Valcerin claims. If this is true, the college shall institute new measures to protect the tower. That is well within our capabilities. The Psijic Order is responsible for all that has happened. Why should I trust them now?
So I say the White Master wasn't in control of his actions? Or the Daedric princes would have found a way regardless of the White Master's actions. As I say this, the Daedric princes would have found a way regardless of the White Master's actions.
Perhaps you're right, but the Sapiarchs did not cause these events. The Psijic Order did. My people died protecting the Crystal Tower. Why should I accept aid from the very order that's responsible for their deaths?
The Psijic Order helped me stop the Daedric princes. Without them, the tower would have fallen.
Be that as it may, the Sapiarchs will continue to do as we always have. We shall protect the Crystal Tower. Entrusting that responsibility to anyone else is just far too dangerous a risk to take.
The Sapiarchs can't protect the Crystal Tower alone.
That's your opinion. You are a newcomer. I have no reason to believe that you have Summerset's best interests in mind. For all I know, you and the Psijic Order wish to use the Crystal Tower for your own purposes.
I think you're making a mistake.
Our friend has proven their mettle time and time again. Raz thinks you should hear about these deeds. Oriandra, admit our guests now, yes?
What are you up to, Razumdar?
I will vouch for this adventurer. While I was blinded by prejudice and hate, their actions saved Shimmerine.
The Divine Prosecution recognizes this adventurer's efforts to maintain the peace. I can personally attest that they saved Khaitan Keep from a Daedric cult.
Alchemy vouches for this adventurer. Within our troop, loyalty and trust come before all. This brave hero has demonstrated those qualities 1,000 times over.
We have heard enough. We accept that the adventurer is trustworthy. Sapiarch Larnatil, listen to what they have to say.
I apologize for my assumptions. It's clear you've done much good for Summerset and its people. The protection of the Crystal Tower has been the Sapiarch's duty for time immemorial. To change that now feels like we failed.
We need to make sure the Crystal Tower is protected into the future, so we don't fail again.
I can't deny the truth of your words. Very well. Henceforth, the Sapiarchs will accept outside aid in order to best protect the Crystal Tower. I'll begin preparations immediately. However, I still refuse to allow the Sijic Order to participate.
As long as you have a plan for protecting the Crystal Tower.
I promise we will work with the Proxy Queen to make sure the Crystal Tower remains safe. I'll begin preparations immediately. We'll even allow the Divine Prosecution and the Mages Guild to participate in these efforts.
That sounds like a good idea.
Raz is sure there are many more details to work out, but for now, this one just wants a very strong drink.
If you would wait a moment, my friend, I'd like to talk privately.
Just notice this. Why does Chael is like this phone? It's kind of funny looking. Anyway.
Thank you for helping me win this last battle. While the Sijic Order will not be among those protecting the Crystal Tower, we will continue to observe from afar. And now, it's time for us to depart Summerset.
You're leaving? Is that wise?
We never meant to take such a direct role in events. We're observers, watchers. We lend a hand, guide fate, but never directly shape it. Besides, I need to return to Artaeum and take up the mantle of Right Master, at least for a little while.
The Conclave made you the White Master?
On an interim basis until we get beyond this crisis and can make a decision for the future. In the meantime, I want to atone for what the Right Master and Lathan did. I owe Summerset that much, at least.
So that's it?
You're attuned to Artaeum and have a connection to the Sijic Order now. The portal will always be open for you, and you'll always be welcome on our hidden island.
Thank you. Actually, before I do leave...
I believe there's a certain Khajiit who wishes to speak to you. Go on and make sure he hasn't gotten himself into any trouble. And just know, the Sijic Order will always consider you an ally and friend, as will I.
First.
I must admit, I feel a little out of place. Someone was under the impression that I saved the Illumination Academy. You and I know better, of course. Congratulations, Karam. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to try to blend in.
So you really beat the Daedric Prince? Unbelievable. Makes being an ambassador seem a bit dull in comparison. Not that I'm not proud of my work, of course, but perhaps a battle or two is overdue.
My axe arm is feeling a tad rusty.
Only someone truly amazing would be able to change a Sapiarch's mind. Of course, from what I've seen, you were certainly the right candidate. I just hope the Mages Guild is allowed to participate in the tower's protection.
How are you, Edwin?
Well, the research we collected within Eben Stanmont hasn't been taken as well as I hoped. Many have questioned the credibility of my sources. Still, I'm hopeful that something good will come from our time there.
Yeah. An alchemy.
My, I have heard such tales about you. Would you consider giving the troops rights to your story? I've always thought I'd make a rather good nocturnal. Ah, but now is not the time for such talk. Be merry, my little sneak. You deserve it.
I was opening in the House of Reveries.
Spectacular as always. We've even started on a new production. I'd love to give you the details, of course, but confidentiality is first and foremost within my troupe, as you well know. And please, feel free to visit. I always enjoy our little chats.
Razendar, remove your furry seat from our throne.
After all Raz has done for Queen and country, you would deny him this small comfort?
Why Cousin Irene tolerates you, we'll never understand.
I've had a lot of time to reflect on my actions in Shimmerine, to truly see how I let my prejudice blind me. Don't get me wrong, I'm still not pleased that we've opened our borders, but if my home is changing, then so must I.
Yeah, I'm merchant from the very beginning.
It was hatred that changed my son. Hate of the new. Hate of those different from us. And here you are, a newcomer. The very reason we're all still alive. I hope your actions change the minds of many others before they too take the wrong path.
Congratulations, Adminin. I usually avoid gatherings like this, but I'm trying to, I don't know, open up. For what it's worth, I told the Sapiarchs what you did for the people of Russafeld. And for me. Thank you again, my friend. For everything.
Good work, soldier. You've done a great deal for the citizens of this island.
Have no worries. I'm a Mur of my word. I'll begin preparations at once to decide on appropriate allies for the Crystal Tower's defenses. It may not be a one-day affair, but it shall be done.
Seasloads, Daedric princes, Yagra, crazy cultists. I never expected so many interesting diversions when I first decided to come to Summerset. You have my admiration, my friend. May Onsi's bright blade always watch over you.
Too bad the Khajiit didn't need my help. I had a perfectly adequate speech prepared to praise your many talents. Maybe I'll recite it for you later if you want. You did good, my friend. Summerset is better for your presence.
The quality of ale and wine available in this palace is absolutely amazing. I may move in. Seriously, it was my pleasure to work with you. Maybe we can do it again someday, after I sober up a bit.
Hey, what's this I hear about you smiting Daedric princes? Here I show you a few tricks of the trade and you go and show me up. Was it fun? I bet it was fun. Terrifying, but fun.
It was a unique experience. I'll just say that much.
I'm so jealous right now. Fighting a Daedric prince is what most hunters only dream of doing. but you actually did it. And you won! I should have stuck with you instead of these two trucking hounds.
What have you been up to since we last crossed paths?
Not as much as you, clearly, but I've spilled my share of Daedra blood. The three of us have been rooting out the Court of Bedlam all across Summerset. Not with any official sanction, but the right people know what we're up to. The few we can trust.
You think Vale still a threat?
Nah, at this point they're scattered, broken, and disorganized. Stragglers. They'll be in hiding for a long time, but that's really just making it sporting for me.
Good hunting. Take care of yourself, shall we?
You too. And the next time you decide to square off with the dark powers of Oblivion, send a girl an invitation, will ya?
I did say we'd only arrive in time to clean up the mess, didn't I? If it means a safer Summerset for all of us, then I'm honored to have played my part, however small.
I appreciate you coming to vouch for me.
I was glad for the opportunity. When the Khajiit approached me, I thought my side investigation had finally crossed the wrong people. Fortunately, Razumdar's allegiances are in the right place, even if his methods are questionable.
Your side investigation?
Into the Court of Bedlam. After I gave my report on the events at Caton Keep, my superior considered the matter closed. I, of course, disagreed, so I continued to pursue the leads we uncovered along with Linda Foy and Silery.
Has that worked out?
Swimmingly, though I think Silery's brashness is rubbing off on us. We never got as close as you did to the organization's leadership, but while you were lopping off the heads of the Hydra, we were sweeping its legs out from under it.
Do you think this is the last we'll see of them?
There's nothing harder to kill than an idea, believe me. The Court of Bedlam as we know it is gone, but the ideals it stood for will always appeal to some segments of our society. All we can do is be vigilant in excising their corruption.
I wish you the best of luck in that pursuit.
And I, you. It's been an honor to fight by your side.
So you really were an investigator for the Proxy Queen? Or are you an eye of the Queen? A Psijic? I'm so confused. I could have sworn those papers were forged.
I'm just whatever's needed at the time.
I don't think I've ever met someone whose life is so complicated. If I had to map it out for an investigation, I'd imagine it'd look like the spiral skein. So please, try not to get into any trouble for my sake.
Your life is pretty complicated too, if I recall. How have things been with Silery?
Yes, well, better, I suppose. She's still impulsive and reckless, but I'll admit she's gotten better about taking other people into consideration. She's even shown me a few of the things she's learned while overseas.
I thought you didn't approve of foreign magic.
I don't, for the most part, but I'm trying to be more open-minded. There is some merit to it if you look deeply enough, and a good investigator should leave no stone unturned.
I hope your relationship with Silery only continues to improve.
We do have you to thank for the fresh start, so if nothing else, I owe it to you to try. Best of luck with your own complicated affairs.
Okay.
We deal with Razumdar out of respect for our dear cousin. But some days are more trying than others.
Raz could get used to such a seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course. This one would prefer a throne with far more padding. But enough of such talk. Today we celebrate your victory. From newcomer to savior of Summerset. Quite the feat, yes?
Did you bring all these people here?
Raz thought of many different plans once he heard of this meeting. He is glad the first turned out so well. His other plans, well, there is no need to dwell on such unsavory details. This one never doubted you could do it, Fiveclaw.
Thanks, Raz.
Actually, Raz may have doubted you a few times. or many times, but he apologizes for that. After all, you have now proven yourself most capable. And of course, no heroic deed is complete without a reward.
You mentioned a reward?
Raz did indeed. On behalf of Queen Irene, this is for you. Ironic how Summerset was saved by one of the newcomers it so distrusts. This is a good lesson for the High Elves, yes. Maybe now they'll realize that change is not so bad after all.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy yourself, my friend. Raz certainly plans to.
Our throne, Razendar. We would have it back now.
So tense, your majesty. Must be this uncomfortable throne. Perhaps Raz could suggest a most comfortable cushion upon which you could sit.
Such a cushion is much too lumpy for our tastes, Cat. We thank you for the aid you provided to our green and pleasant land. Newcomer, you have shown us that sometimes change is for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Raz has much to do after this. Reports to write, missives to send. Perhaps he will go visit his family once all is done.
That's gonna happen. A side quest.
But first, Raz shall drink some very expensive wine.
Mm-hmm.
Have no worries.
Hey, what's this I hear about you?
I can't remember if all of them. I think right now they're all gonna say the same things right now.
I've had a lot of time to reflect on.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna all say the same things.
So, this book just magically appeared in front of you?
I know what I saw. I was upstairs watching the ceremony, and I turn around for but a moment, and then this book just suddenly appears.
Look, the palace is magically sealed by some of the finest mages in Summerset. There's no way someone just teleported a book in here.
Maybe it's a cursed relic then? I didn't touch it. It's still on the seat upstairs. Maybe we should ask the Sapiarchs to look at it.
Or me. Words of a Fallen. Never trust a Daedric prince. If there's anything I learned from all this, that's it in a nutshell. I used to think I had a purpose, a part to play in the grand scheme of things. I suppose I did, sort of. But the way things turned out, it wasn't at all the way I imagined. Meridia said I was her vessel. I guess my fate was sealed from the moment she brought me into existence. Now here I am, back in the colored rooms. I thought that when I gave my energy to restore the sword, and I did that for my friend, not for Meridia, I thought that was the end of me. I'm back, foe, but this time it's different. My light, it's fading. I can feel the darkness getting closer, pressing in. I expect that once the light goes out, that will be the end. I need to tell you something about Maria. She's a deceiver. She promised that if I served her faithfully, I earned my freedom. She never told me that freedom was just another word for the void. Don't twist her. Don't twist any of the Daedric princes. Not ever. I found peaceful. Meridia gave me a chance to see the world, and those I care about, one last time, to save those I loved. I'm grateful for that, at least. I wish I had a chance to say goodbye to everyone. To Scordo, to Gabriel, gods I miss them. but most of all, Kenthux. I don't know if they'll understand how much they truly meant to me. Perhaps we'll see each other again in another place, another time. I probably won't be the version of myself that's writing these words. Though that me will be gone, I can live with that. I only wish I could have spent more time with everybody, had a few more adventures, ordered those drinks like we always talked about. I hope my friends find peace, happiness, and love. They deserve what I could never have. If anyone ever finds this book, know that I will never forget those I named herein. And if you find them, and I pray that you do, tell them this. Protect the ones you love. Hold them close. Cherish them every moment. Make them laugh, and laugh with them. Smile together, and never ever forget that the moments you have are so precious, very precious. Oh, and tell them not to forget me either. I mean, I am a legend as far as I know. The polite, handsome, and humble knight, Darren Gutter. Hmm. Before I do end this, I have one more last thing to do. Let me zoom out first. Yeah. That's most all the side quests and story for the Summerset is done. Next part, the next DLC I'm supposed to do is we'll be going to Murkmire. And then will be Northern Elsewhere and Southern Elsewhere. However, I'm gonna take a little trip to to Western Skyrim a minute. Solitude. Oh, this is what I'm about to do. Oh, it's related to Darian and Gabrielle. Yes, I'm referring to the scrying. The treasure hunting stuff. So you remember, yeah, do that now. That'll be ending this part. Mm-hmm. All antiquarians. Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. You found one of those ridiculous handbills Reginus posted all over town. Gods, it's like we're holding auditions for children's theater. Please understand, this is a serious commitment. You really wish to join the Antiquarian Circle?
Antiquarian Circle?
The University of Gwylam's most prestigious historical society.
We scour the continent for lost antiquities, collecting and cataloging as we go. We've made hundreds of discoveries, thanks in no small part to our scrying tool, the Antiquarian's Eye.
The Antiquarian Eye?
An invention of our university's founder, Tiraine Fire. It allows the wielder's mind to travel vast distances and find buried relics, truths lost to history. Gazing into the eye requires no small measure of talent. How talented are you, I wonder?
Let's find out. How do I begin?
Admission to the circle begins easily enough. Just place your hand on the Antiquarian's Eye. If you possess the aptitude, you will attune to the eye immediately. If you don't possess the aptitude, the eye will reject you. Couldn't be simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive. We rarely see such an energetic attunement. Well. It seems I underestimated you. With a reaction like that, you may well rival Gabrielle, our most accomplished antiquarian. I wonder what secrets you might find gazing through the eye.
Let's find out. How does it work?
In a hurry, are we? We'll teach you to use the eye in due course. First, do you vow to uphold the principles and traditions of the Circle, to catalog your discoveries for future generations and give a true accounting of Tamriel's history?
I do. I want to join the Argonian Circle.
An excellent decision. Mastering the eye is no small endeavor. But with Gabrielle's tutelage and my rigorous oversight, we may make a true scholar of you yet. Welcome to the Circle, Antiquarian.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, we should begin your education in earnest. I suggest you speak with Gabrielle Benale. I can provide some scholarly advice, but when it comes to using the Antiquarian's Eye itself, you'll find no better teacher than Gabrielle.
Where's Gabrielle?
Downstairs, poring over more maps and tomes, no doubt. Honestly, the girl never stops working. I'd almost think she was trying to make the rest of us look bad if she wasn't so confoundedly cheerful. At any rate, she'll get you sorted.
Alright, I'll go downstairs and speak to Gabrielle.
Speak with me again once Gabrielle's taught you the basics. I know I can come across as chilly, but truthfully, I'm anxious to get you into the field.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. And hello again, Gabrielle. Long time.
Oh, it's you. What a welcome surprise. By Mara, that business with Angoff feels like lifetimes ago. I'm glad to see you're still in good health. So, Verida gave you an Antiquarian's Eye, eh? You mean to join the Antiquarian Circle?
What have you been doing since we last met?
Searching mostly. I couldn't rest knowing Darian was still out there, trapped in the colored rooms. I want to help him, speak to him somehow, you know? But it's just not that simple.
I found him, Gabrielle. He fought beside me on the Summerset Owls.
Darian returned? Then where is he now? Why hasn't he contacted me?
Meridia still has a hold on him. He disappeared again.
But he was here. He was here and I missed my chance to... When you say he disappeared, what do you mean? Did he say anything?
He wanted us to know how much we meant to him, and he hopes we won't forget him.
So, he doesn't think he's coming back again? So much for Darian the plucky optimist. The important part is we know escape is possible. I'm not giving up on him. We'll find a way to get him back for good. I know it. So, chins up, right? Right.
Right. Now, Fertia said you could teach me to use the Argonian Eye. She said you're the best.
Wow, really? That's uncharacteristically gracious of her. Huh. Well, anyway, let's get started. It all begins with concentration. The eye wants to show you what you seek. So, clear your thoughts, and conjure up a picture of the relic in your mind.
So I need to have a relic in mind. Then what?
The exciting part. Gaze into the eye and focus on the facets in the glass. Take a breath and try to unify the symbols into a single pattern. Eventually, you'll stop looking at the lens and start looking through it. Why don't we just give it a try?
Fair enough. I'll try to use an endocrinian eye.
Don't fret. I mean, sure, it's not as if we're learning to boil rice down here, but someone with your innate talents should take to the process quite well. And like most things, you'll only improve with practice.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Now fix your eyes on the center and the corners of the lens. Then turn your focus inward toward the facets in the glass. Concentrate, and the facets should merge.
Mm-hmm.
Unifying the lens into a single pattern will perfectly attune the eye. But you only need to reach the foci to gain a rough idea of the object's location. If you lose your focus, just try again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll meet you in the courtyard.
Alright.
Looks like this is the spot. Time to excavate the antiquity. Remember to move cautiously. Use the right tool for the right level of excavation, and don't rush yourself. Even careful digging can result in an unsteady dig site, so be mindful of its stability.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Come on. Be nice to me. Oh, there we go.
There you have it. You're a proper antiquarian now. Seems you have quite a knack for it, too. Just keep practicing with the antiquarian's eye and master those digging techniques. I'm confident you'll be recovering priceless relics in no time.
What should I do next?
I'd report back to Verida and let her know you successfully extracted your first antiquity. Don't expect too much in the way of praise, but trust me, she'll be ecstatic. Once you've checked in, start looking for relics. No time like the present, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Circle, Karam. I'm the organization's resident
Mm-hmm. Wait, what did...
Welcome to the Circle, Karam. I'm the
Okay.
organization...
Okay.
Welcome back, Antiquarian. I trust your time with Gabrielle was illuminating.
Yes, she taught me how to use endocrinian tools.
Excellent. I had a good feeling about you, and as usual, I was right. From now on, consider yourself free to pursue any antiquities that interest you. We will catalog your findings for study, and together we will uncover the mysteries of this world.
Mm-hmm.
We have a great deal of work to do, Antiquarian. Wouldn't you agree? We're all quite busy, truth be told, but I suppose I can make more time for our most promising initiates. Is there something I can help you with?
No. So, yeah, now that's Avoid. Anyway, Summerset, blah. Blah. Let me get somewhere else. Hmm. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this hill. Yeah, I completed the main story. the story quest, the blah blah blah, the story quest line of Summerset, actually, for all big 3-parter story quest line of the triad of a 3 Daedric princes. You know, Morrowind, the Clockwork City, and now Summerset. Oh boy, still a lot more to go to get back to what I originally was on the Firesong DLC. Ugh. But next would be basically, if I remember, will be Murkmire. But I won't be doing that next. However, yeah, I went to Western Skyrim. That would be later on, but I wanted to get that side quest out of the way because that was related to Darian and Gabriel. Still with a reoccurring characters from Daggerfall, and all like that. So yeah, want to take care of that. Anyway, further ado, this has been Ken. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, and happy gaming. Remember to like and hit that subscribe button. Farewell.